Good morning, White Oak. It is so good to see you this morning. I appreciate you coming in so nicely this morning. Let's stand for our pledge. Attention. Salute.
Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
And now for our White Oak chant. Ready? This is the way.
Hey, we start our day. Hey, we have the knowledge. Hey, to go to college. Hey,
But don't stop there.
Hey, go anywhere. Hey, this is the way. Hey, we start our day. Hey.
Thank you, friends. Everybody have a seat. Crisscross applesauce.
I can't sit.
I have a few words of wisdom for you this morning. Most of you have probably heard the word fellowship. Basically, fellowship is a group of people that meets and is respectful and friendly to each other. Now let's take a look at the opposite, the word apartheid. Apartheid has the exact opposite meaning of the word fellowship. It means apartness, while fellowship means togetherness. Apartheid means staying apart. Desmond Tutu was a leader in South Africa where people with different colored skin had lived apart for a long, long time. Listen to what he has to say to us. People are created for togetherness, not apartness. Today, take a look at the world around you. Notice the results of apartness. Then look again and notice what happens when people come together with respect and fairness. With something to think about, this is Mrs. Evans reminding you of our motto. Say it with me.
We are safe. We are peacemakers. We are learners.
All right, well, you probably have seen a friend walking around with me this morning. This is Mr. Christopher. How you doing, Mr. Christopher?
Good, thank you.
Mr. Christopher is from Denmark. Woo, it's a long ways away. I want to show you where we live, and he's going to show you where he lives. So we are right here in Edenton, North Carolina. And Miss Brabble is bringing that in. And then, Mr. Christopher, show them where you are.
I'm all the way over here in a little country called Denmark, in a very small town called Helsing, all the way over here.
How
It's
about
a long
that?
journey.
A long journey. How long would you call that for me? How long did it take you all to get here?
Well, it took almost a day. It took 7 hours by plane, but we had to go by train first and then with a great bus.
You did have a great bus.
We did have
didn't
a
you?
great bus. Yeah.
They flew into Washington, D.C. and then drove down to Edenton on Thursday night. They had to go around some of the water that was flooding in our area, so they got to experience that. How many students did you bring with you?
About 23 students and 2 teachers.
And 2 teachers.
And had a great time.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, your students are getting ready to come to our school this morning.
Yes.
And they'll be visiting in some of your classrooms if your teacher signed up for that. And they'll be working with you in your centers and reading books with you and playing in your center time if you're in pre-K, so lots of cool things there. Now, Mr. Christopher, tell us some of the things that you have done since you've been here in the States.
Well, I've done a lot of things I've never tried before.
Okay.
Yes. I've been to Sunday school. That was the first time I ever went.
How about that?
Together with you,
Yes.
and I went to Baptist church, and yesterday I went to high school with the children, or the kids, and,
Yes.
and they debated. It was very good. So, and then I went to my first American football match.
Yes, you did.
I almost learned all the rules.
He almost did, and even Sunday afternoon when we were just chilling out at my house, he watched professional football on television, and he actually knew some of the rules. I was impressed.
Yes.
And then I took a nap while he kept on.
Yeah, I rooted for the
watching
Washington Redskins.
Look, see, people are shaking their head.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Should be the Carolina fans, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of Panther fans here. Yeah, it sure is.
We don't have American football at all. We play soccer.
Now tell me some of the foods that you tried here in America that you don't get in Denmark.
Well, I never get breakfast at McDonald's. I never do. That was my first time. We don't have Bojangles.
Right.
So that fried chicken, that was really good.
Good.
Yeah, then I've had all kinds of different. Sunday I basically ate all day. I had 3 dinners. Yes, so I had corn and beans and more chicken. And everything. It was good.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Can you talk to our friends in Danish for a minute? Just say.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So here we go. This is a different language.
Ja. Tusind tak, fordi jeg må komme her til White Oak Elementary School. Det har været en stor fornøjelse at være på besøg her, og en fornøjelse at bo hos Miss Evans. Og det er rigtig dejligt at se jer alle sammen, og jeg glæder mig rigtig meget til at have en dag her på skolen.
Now, what did you tell?
Oh, I just told them that it was a pleasure to be here, and I was looking forward to staying here at White Oaks, and it's been a pleasure staying at your house for these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he talks about staying at my house, each of our friends from Denmark stayed in somebody's home through the weekend, so they got to experience American culture right inside of our homes, not just the touristy kind of things. So, Miss Brattle, don't forget to take a picture, please. Thank you. All right, well, I have a few announcements for you, and the biggest one that I know a lot of friends were talking to me about as we walked down the hall was the fair tomorrow. Well, and I've talked to Mr. Christopher about this. He has heard me stressing about this for the last few days. The weather's not supposed to be good tomorrow morning. We're going to go if we can, but just know that if it's raining, we can't go to the fair because they can't do the rides during that time. And so parents, if you're watching this later on, if I get a call from the fair officials early in the morning, I'll do an all call just so you'll know what to expect. And we'll reschedule if we can, or we might have to miss this year. We're not sure yet, just based on the weather. And we know with the weather event we had last week, we just have to play it by ear and see what happens. Okay, did we get our picture? Excellent, good. All right, friends, let's stand and sing our song. Go be awesome. And see, you're so tall, you're out of
I'm
the
out of
camera.
pitch. There you go.
Dance and sing with me, friends.
Go be awesome, go be great, go be fabulous, 'cause the world is waiting. You can do what you set your mind to, just remember, be the awesome you. Oh, remember, yeah, be the awesome you. Awesome you.
Thank you, friends. I'll see you down the hall and in your classrooms.